Hey, what is up, Iron Maiden Tube? We are back with another mystery PayPal request for the big Iron Maiden supporter on the channel who prefers to remain unnamed. But this one is Iron Maiden Revelations 1985. Good year. And it is Rockin' Rio, and I should add a reminder, please do check out my Iron Maiden playlist, and remember, original video links, as always, in the description of each video. Please do check it out without me talking all over it. All right, let's check it out. Revelations 1985. Let's go. Whoa.
Hey, come on.
I like the 80s-ness of this footage.
Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, yay!
Have I seen Bruce playing guitar up until this point? I mean, maybe I have. I don't remember seeing... I'm just so used to jumping around the stage, Bruce. I'm not used to playing guitar, Bruce, which obviously more or less keeps you in the same position.
That's what she said.
Must have been like a stage act decision, I think, moving forward, to have him bouncing around without a guitar.
The walls are golden tumors, the shores are skulls divine. Take not fight but the promise to leave the way of God.
Wow, slow down. Is really all over the place. I might have missed that. I think he hit himself with a guitar there. That's all I can think, because he wasn't bleeding before, and then he's like, you know, swinging it around and stuff. Hit me in the comments if you know what happened to Bruce there. Did someone else hit him with a headstock in the face? Poor Bruce.
Easy way for the blind to go, a clever path for the fools who know the secret of the hangman, the smile on his lips, the night of the blood, now stay, the man is must pay, the eyes of the man.
He's a trooper, nothing's gonna stop him.
Brazil, can you hear it? She came to me with a serpent's kiss, as the eye of the sun rose on her lips. Moonlight catches in the day.
always just an absolute delight to check out Iron Maiden. And I don't think I've looked at a lot of this older Iron Maiden stuff. I'm not sure. When did they start? I want to say 70s. But to me, this is still early Iron Maiden. And look, it's close to 40 years old. So it's going back. I'm going to guess 75? 75! I must have known that somewhere in the deep recesses of my brain. Started in 75 by bassist and primary songwriter Steve Harris. Okay, look, I always keep things respectful on this channel, but it's definitely worth, just an observation that the time was all over the place in that clip. And important that it doesn't really matter. That is often seen as a real, oh, how dare you say that about the band? Well, but it's true. Like, I feel like this is still a little bit, by their sort of more modern standards, a little bit rough around the edges. And I don't hate that. I like my rock dirty.
That's what she said.
Rock isn't supposed to be perfect and clean, and I love how these guys are not on the click and the tempo shifts, and there's a section of the song that lifts in intensity and BPM, and they do that. They're not playing a flat line, click, 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 for the whole, 6 minutes. They're taking you on that journey of emotions and feelings, and if there's a part of a song, Black Sabbath did this so well as well. If there's a part of the song that they think suits to be sped up, they speed it up. I mean, you wouldn't even think about it. Back in the 70s, 80s, it's just such a modern thing to keep things just... I shouldn't critique that too much. I love that as well. I love players who are metronomic, and I love bands with just that killer metronomic sort of pop time. If that's the goal and that's what you're going for, that's what's going to sound good, for that composition. But in this type of song, in this type of band, not necessary and really not needed and not desired at all. They're just going for it. I do feel like they might have had some audio issues there. It's probably worth remembering this looked like an incredibly big gig. And being in Rio, probably a lot of people at this gig. Big open concert, especially, heading back 40 years ago. Probably a bit easier to have like some serious sound issues. There was a bit of feedback going on, and there were points, I think, where Bruce sort of couldn't hear himself very well, and there was like a little bit of a disconnect at points in the band and the audio. But I think it's just the size of the gig. And it's just, things can get very swampy and soupy up on the stage when when things are this loud and it's this open and you're this far apart, and the crowd as well, these South American crowds, loud. That can affect things as well. Just that noise floor just being so loud, it can be hard to be dead accurate. And but this is rock, and this is the excitement of the whole thing. So me coming here in 2024 and saying,
oh well, it sounds like it had a few sound issues. Oh, the tempo was all over the place.
This is not meant to be a critique. It's just an observation. It's just of interest to me. Especially, as I say, comparing to how slick they were later on. But I like this rough around the edges Iron Maiden. I really, really do. I like my rock rough around the edges.
That's what she said.
Still a great performance. I can hear just still a very obviously well-composed song. They're still playing great. It's just observations. As I said at the beginning of the video, guys, please do check out my Iron Maiden playlist. Whole bunch of stuff in there at this point. And if you have a direct reaction request that you want to guarantee gets on the channel, the only way I can guarantee that is via the PayPal link. It's just a contribution to the channel, and it helps keep the mics and the lights on here. Other ways to support the channel, I do have a Patreon. It's just $5 a month. You get access to the blocked videos. And please do consider subscribing and leaving a comment. It really helps me out. If you or anyone you know would like to pick up a free 30-day trial over at DRUMEO, go hit that link in the description. 30 days free to explore the site on me. Go learn from the world's best drummers. They got a whole bunch of Iron Maiden songs in the songs section too. You can use the player, you can loop sections, you can slow the songs down. It is the easiest way to learn songs. Trust me. Guys, with that said, take it easy. Keep chopping wood. Ciao.